back to my channel and another episode of turning Newcrest into a tiny village. I am back. I know that it's been a while. It's been about over a month since I last posted, but I am getting back into it. As you can see, the background has changed a little. I got a new shelf and I added all my crap to it. So it's actually quite huge. If I could quickly show you. Can you see that? Oh, I'm in the way. Ta-da! And then there's a cat litter box. And then there's a sign from my wedding. Anyway. Not that it's really important, but so I believe this is the 8th episode if I remember. And let's just jump into it. Okay. Here we are back in Valeria's village. It's been a hot minute. But last episode we did the graveyard and we're going to focus on residential for a little bit until I can afford the other packs to do the community lots. So we're going to start small just to get back into it. This is going to be a smaller build and it's going to be for the Carmine family, which they have 2 horses. That was a last minute decision. Yeah, the Carmine family, and they are on the Oak a Clove 20 by 15 lot. So let's look at them real quick. So this is our mayor of the village. Their name is Griffin Carmine. And I made them the leader of the pack because they're like the mayor, so they have to be like really outgoing and stuff and like a really good leader of the town and what's best for them, whatever. They are self-assured, materialistic, and outgoing. So you know the drill. This is their everyday formal, athletic, sleepwear, party wear, swimming wear, hot day, and cold day. And then we have their twin. His name is Grimbald Carmine, and he is the captain of the very tiny police department. Yes, the village has a very, very, very tiny police department. I want to say he's the captain, the sheriff, whatever small towns have. Like, I know sheriff is like an American thing. I think. It sounds like an American thing. I don't know any sheriffs in Canada. Or ever heard that in Canada. So I said that, I put that he's a captain. He's the captain of the very tiny police department. And I made his aspiration a bodybuilder because he's a gym bro. He's ambitious, he's a bit of a goofball, and he's a rancher because he loves his horses. And he got his sibling into liking the horses too. So Griffin helps Grimbald take care of the 2 horses. And so here's his everyday. Here's his formal, athletic, his sleepwear, party outfit, swimwear, his hot day, and his cold day. And those are the twins. And then we have, this is Hephaestus, and he is Griffin's horse, I think. I don't think it really matters. They both own it, but I think Griffin likes to ride Hephaestus. This is Athena, and she is unlegitimate siblings with Hephaestus. And Grimbald likes to ride well, obviously you can see what their breed is. It's Percheron. I might be butchering that, I'm sorry. And Appaloosa. And yeah, that's the Carmine family. So let's start building their forever home. Okay, before I forget, I'm going to show you their house. Inspiration or whatever. And I will be adding a barn, so like this is kind of a barn area, but this is the idea that I am going to go off of. I don't think that I'm going to give them a greenhouse though. Anyway, we'll see. This is so small! Okay, here we are again in this very tiny, minuscule, there's supposed to be a barn that's going to fit here for all the, oh my god! I feel like I have a panic every single freaking time I start building. So we are going to, I'm just looking at my references back and forth here. So I'm going to put like a little cheeky fence because we have to fence in because we have horses. So maybe I should start with that just to get the lay of the land. That makes it so much smaller. Oh no. Okay, I'm just going to put in this fence for a temporary, oh, that makes it so much smaller. I take it all back. Okay, I thought I was going to put a fence in first just to get the lay of the land, but I changed my mind. Let's just put down some squares. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to 1, 2, we're gonna, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's make it a little bit wider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we're gonna give it a cheeky bump out. We're going to, oh, you have to get to the backyard though, don't you? You can crawl around that, I guess. We'll get to that problem when we get to it. And then we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna put a square here. So we have a bit of an L shape. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, bump out like that. And then in the backyard, oh god, I'm gonna have to make room for a bloody barn and then a place for the horses to run around. Do you ever regret doing the last minute decision of horses? Because you know I do. What if we expand this way and expand that way, but then scooch everything over just by 1, just so that you can get into the back. That looks promising because there is going to be a second floor, and then there's room to run to the back for the barn. And I'm going to like put the barn like this. Okay, so this thought popped into my mind and then immediately regretted it, but I'm going to tell you anyways because I don't know. So my thought was, because this is the barn back here attached to the house, it would be so cute to have like a little cheeky window in between so you could see your horses in the barn. But then I was like, wouldn't that make the house smell or make your horses stressed because they can see their owner but they can't reach to them, even though you know that the horses in the Sims come in. But you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna extend the house back by a bit actually. Let's move you like that and expand you like that. That's a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was going to originally make this a 2-story, but I might have to make it a 3-story because of how limited we are with room. And then the barn is going to be like open, just enough to shelter them for 2 beds. So I'm going to put that in right now just so I can get an idea. I should have just gave them cats or dogs. Oh well. Committed. Yeah, because they don't even have room for that. Okay, back to building. I just put horse stuff down just so that I have an idea of space. And I think I instantly changed my mind. This is their little tiny barn where they can sleep. Very tiny. And then everything else is outside. Anyway, back to building. We're gonna go build a second floor. Oh yeah, so they don't have a very big play set or area like I just said, but I don't know if I made the cut or not. So luckily, Griffin and Grimbald are besties with Father Isidore, who also has a horse. So they do play dates, and Father Isidore has more room, and maybe they could just like ride around, like go out around the village and just go for a ride. So the horses do get plenty of exercise. There's more stuff I want to talk about for the Carmine family. The main thing I want to say is that about Griffin, like I said, they are having an affair with Ophelia, which we built their house a couple episodes back. Ophelia's family's house, the vampires. Griffin is kind of scared of Damien, which is Ophelia's husband. They're trying to keep it secret, but I think a lot of people know. They're just not saying anything because they're also scared of Damien. Everyone's scared of Damien. And Griffin knows about vampires because obviously they're sleeping with Ophelia. And then Grimbald, I'm talking and not doing anything. Once again, welcome to my life. That's going to be hard to... So if I make the bump out longer and shorten it that way. That, and then expand that by 1. That might be a little bit better to roof. Oh, but then this is going to be awkward, so I'm going to have to push you back. Because the barn's right here. So the back is going to look not boring. That's what I want. Okay. Okay, so the entrance is here. Oh, if I raise it on a foundation, so does the barn have to be on a foundation. Okay, so what if I change the barn over here? Oh, but then that limits it even more, doesn't it? I just had to play test to see if a horse could fit in between here. And they do, so that's great. or planning anyway. So you come in. I'm probably going to have the kitchen on the left and then the living area and the stairs to go upstairs, as well as a main floor bathroom. And then you come upstairs and one's going to be a bedroom and the other one's going to be a bedroom and a shared bathroom. So that should work perfectly, actually. So let's, as I am going to continue talking, I am going to roof. So pray for me, because I do actually have a lot to say. So as I said about Griffin and their shenanigans with Ophelia, they are a really good mayor and they really care about the village, and it's very important to them, and everyone really likes them. Except, well, yeah, because they know about the vampires, they think about the vampires as well. This is just going to look like a basic barn, like I did with Father Isidore's horse. So I talked a little bit about Griffin. So then Grimbald is the captain of the police force, and because his sibling is knows basically everyone in the village, he learns who everyone is in the village, if that makes sense, and he becomes quite acquainted with the recently widowed Arabella, which we haven't done their family yet, but they are on the list. Arabella is also a vampire, and knows, like, all the vampires know each other, you know. So Grimbald has taken a fancy to Arabella, and honestly, there's I want to say there's not a lot of crime because it's such a tiny village. But because the vampires are up to their shenanigans, and not all of them like the humans, and some of them, blah, 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 you know. So I want to say people do go missing. It's like Hatchetfield, people go missing every day. I don't know how to explain that. I was just thinking like an open idea and then have the windows, because I have no imagination for... I have no imagination for barns. If I make this medium, that turns medium, and if I make this medium, that doesn't turn medium. Oh, because it's a roof, duh. So I hope explaining, as we go through each episode, explaining how, ooh, that's big, everything works, like, I hope it's making sense, and like the world building is world building without writing it down, if that makes sense. If any of this makes sense, or if I'm just talking. Okay. Okay, I actually had to look up inspiration because I was like, why does this look so bad? I have to fix this. Okay. I know, whoops. I was talking about the relationships in the town, village. The captain and the mayor. They are very friendly and they're very like outgoing people, and everyone really enjoys them. So that's why like they have such high statuses in the village, like being a captain of the police force and being the mayor of the entire village. Even with their little, with the affair, everyone's alright with it, except Damien doesn't know because he's an idiot. I think I went quiet for a moment and I just added these two roofs while I was thinking about the lore and what else I could add. But honestly, the only importance I have so far with the mayor and the captain is that they're just fooling around, you know, with the vampires. I was saying the captain doesn't know vampires exist yet, but like Grimbald doesn't know that vampires exist, but Griffin does know, because they are, I think I said this already, they're seeing Ophelia, and Ophelia like felt guilty and had to tell right away. They're like, oh yeah, I'm a vampire by the way. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to figure out roofing. I usually do this off camera because it's a pain in my butt, so I think I'm going to continue doing this off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, I think I am happy with this house. It looks really strange, but I think definitely trust the process. I just added some bump outs and some bump ins, as you can see right here, and I added a cheeky little porch, like very, very tiny, enough to put stairs, but not enough to make it too crowded. Like, I'll probably put stairs right here, so that way there's still room. Because when I was playtesting it, the Sims and the horses were coming down the sidewalk here into that, so that's kind of handy, but also they were going this way. So this is kind of what we're working with. And yeah, I know I've been sticking with like the Tudor style because of like the bump outs and stuff, but it's just such a nice style. I don't know, I just keep going back to it. I need to put some windows on and do some coloring and landscaping. I am going to do all of that, but when I come back, it may be a week later, and I'm going to have a layout as well. So yeah, I will be right back and we will probably start furnishing the inside. Okay, so it's been, it's 12 days later, and I am going to show you what I've done off camera. This is the, ta-da! What's the word? This is the outside. This is all the landscaping and the painting. I didn't do too much in the backyard because, again, I don't have much room because it's a small lot. But also, like, with the horses and stuff. So I just gave them, like, a barbecue, and I put a bunch of grass, and, like, where the horses trot kind of is worn down. And okay, I just had to go yell at my cat quickly because he was on the counter when he wasn't supposed to be. This is the paint job that I gave the house. I kind of mixed, like, with the wood and the stone just to kind of give it a little bit more of a rustic look is what I was going for. And I also did the interior painting and the layout. I can't. Welcome back to another episode of telling you the layout 5 million times because I can never remember if I told you the layout or not. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you the layout again, and whether it gets cut or not, that is totally up to future me. That's a future problem. Okay, so you'll walk in from the entrance, and you are in kind of like the hallway area, and you have a little bathroom. And to the right is going to be the living room, and then to the left is going to be the kitchen and dining. So it is going to be tiny, actually. And then their living room is going to be a little bit bigger because it kind of has an exit over here, which I'm going to hang up some horse stuff, I think. I originally had this wall deleted just to have some storage underneath, but then I put the wall back up, so I'll see if I delete it later or not, if it would be nice for extra storage. We'll just see, because this is a small house. And then we go upstairs into the hallway here. And in this room is going to be the bigger bathroom. And then this room is going to be... oh god, I can't remember who's whose. So this room, here, the bigger one, yeah, I guess it looks a little bit bigger, is Griffin's room. And they have a nice little walkout balcony. Look at them go. Okay, and then this room is obviously the last one, which is Grimbald's. And he doesn't have a walkout, but like a massive window. So yeah, now we are going to start furnishing. So exciting. I am probably going to do the tiny toilet off camera because it's just going to be a toilet and a sink. And then upstairs we'll do that bathroom together. I think I'm going to start with the kitchen because it's the tiniest and I kind of already have an idea for the layout. Also, good news gamers, I finally got my Christmas present from my husband in February. And one of the gifts was Steam gift cards. So that means I bought more packs. Yay! I can do community lots again! So the next episode's probably going to be a community lot. So that's exciting. I'm excited. And that means I got more stuff to look at. Ooh. So this might take a little long. I instantly thought to do the, just to kind of stick with the rustic look, I think I am going to stick with the horse ranch. It's really come in clutch, so I am going to do that with the counters for sure. I have an idea for this window if it's going to allow me. It's going to allow me to put, I'm gonna put some counters. Oh, that glitches though. I am just going to put some counters like so, and then maybe do that. And can I get away with that? Okay, I think I am gonna go with the snowy escape because it's new to me, and I think it kind of matches the aesthetic. Oh, but that is so annoying. What if I push you out just a little bit? Okay. Besides that glitching, the only time it glitches is when you move the camera. So I'm choosing to ignore it. I'm sorry. I was going to use the snowy escape fridge because it's wood, but it doesn't really match the color that I want. So what if I go with the cottage living fridge? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm hung up on a bloody fridge. Embarrassing. Okay, I changed the palette of the thingy, so I went with, what is this? The snowy escape? Oh, this is from the ice cream one, which I can't remember what the ice cream one is. So I'm just changing the palette. It's going to be green without getting anything in the way. So I was originally going to put the sink here, but I'm wondering if I put it over here, that way it's being used, but I'd have to play test it to see if that works. Okay, I just play tested it and it does not work. So I have a new idea. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to turn you, whoopsies. I am going to turn you into a corner piece. I can't believe this kitchen's stressing me out and this is the first freaking room. Okay. That actually was really frustrating and now I'm not happy with my sink. But I just added an end. Ah! Jesus. I just ended an end cabinet because that was just making me mad. And I couldn't take it. That's better. Okay. So, kitchen-ish. Dining room's gonna be here. Watch me struggle with that. I'm just gonna go for something quaint. A nice little round table. And go with these cute little chairs. All the way around, I think. And then we're going to take that and just turn it. Ooh, I don't know if that's going to fit. Might have to play test that. It might just end up being 2 chairs in the end of it. We'll see. And then I'm just going to, excuse the cat butt. Carmine. I'm just going to quickly clutter and put stuff in the bathroom, and then we'll move on to the entryway and living room. Okay, so I just added a little bit to the kitchen. I just hung some minor things and just added a little bit to the counters. And just some plants in the window and just some photos. Oops. Just some photos and a little tea set as well. I haven't had a chance to play that later, but that's just a later problem. Just minimalistic is what I'm kind of going for, and then I just quickly added to the bathroom, so a toilet, a sink, and a mirror, and then like hand towel and toilet paper. And I just saw this rug, and I thought that it was really nice, and I deleted the wall because I've decided to put a desk in here. I think that would be probably best to place a desk. I was going to do a computer desk because I just thought of it, and then I realized, oh, the living room's kind of big. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Or I could fit a library in here, actually. So if I just put this desk here. I really love this typewriter looking one. It is just, I wish I had that in real life, you know? It is adorable. I think I'm just going to use a basic chair for it instead of a rolly chair. I think I'm going to put an unusable bookshelf behind it. I think that would look incredibly good. Added this bookshelf here, and then I kind of pushed in the desk a little bit more just so that it didn't have the awkwardness. And again, I'd have to test play to see if it works under the stairs, but I'm quite certain that Sim can get under the stairs and use the computer. Before I clutter that, we're going to move on to the living room. And I think the best place for the TV is probably right here in the little nook. So I'm just going to give them not a massive TV because I don't really need a big TV. And then I think if I put a seat in here, that kind of closes off this area. So if I push it like that, I think this couch might be better. If I put that here and then put a love seat next to it like here. Let's move that like that maybe, and we'll scooch you over. Do we have one that matches? Let's grab 2 sitting chairs. So if we grab one rocking chair maybe instead. Scoot you over just a smidgen. Scoot you back a little bit. Actually, let's just ever so slightly turn you. And if we could just ever so slightly turn you as well, like that maybe. And then we could sneak a end table here and there, I think. So we sneak in one here, like this, maybe, and sneak you in a little bit back, like that. There we go. And then put the round one here, next to the rocking chair. Like that. Perfect. And now we have like this whole area, so I want to put a functional bookcase against the back of the couch. So like if I put this like that and then add books to it, that might be best. If I use that with the little plants, I think that would be more ideal. That way there's actual functioning books to grab. And then I might put a radio on there as well, and put some plants and something here for the horses. And I might put something up against this, like a photo or something, but I might squeeze in a scale somewhere as well. Let's see. Okay, so I just added a little bit of clutter, not... This is the living room. But you get the idea. It's just kind of cozy, quaint. Now, so that's downstairs. We're gonna go upstairs and do the... I just realized it's nighttime. The entire time it's nighttime. Jesus. Okay, we're just going to do the bathroom next. Kind of want to go with just... Oops. I kind of just want to go with normal looking, not normal, like gray look to it. I could do a wet room actually. If I go like that and then put the toilet, I could put the toilet here. And then I could put the tub in front of the window, which I think would be amazing. And then if I'm smart enough, I can close this off with windows. Oh, a sink. I need a sink. I could put a sink by the door or close to the door. I'm just using this because it's new. So I'm using half of this stuff because it's new. It's new and fun. Okay, if I was smart enough to close this off, what would I do? So I'm just gonna leave that as is. That is what it is. I'm going to put the tub over here, just so that there's room to step out. I could put a big vanity here, actually. I might do that. Yeah, but then like right when you walk in, the freaking toilet's right there. So that being said, I could move where the door is, to be honest with you. I might do that. Stand there for a second. Yeah, okay, so this is the bathroom. I just added some clutter to it, as usual, when I disappear for a moment. Or I guess a hard cut to it being fulfilled. Don't have to over-explain it, Yvette. Yeah. Again, simple, clean. We love to see it. I'm going to do the hallway off camera, but we are going to start with... Let's do let's do Griffin's room first. Okay, so we're going to put a bed, I think here. Yeah, let's scooch that over and then we can put an end table there. And let's grab a dresser. Actually, these could technically be like cheeky closets. So I might do that instead. So if I squeeze this in like that, and maybe change the palette. There we go. Copy that and squeeze it in like that. That suddenly leaves a lot of room. I could actually put the bed right here, couldn't I? And then they could get a little seating area. That would be nice. And that, I might change the color. There we go. Oh, that's nice actually. That's really nice. Okay. Let's get some end tables. There and there. Why is the bed being weird? Okay. I did a little bit of touching up to the bedroom. Oh, I didn't put anything on the end table, so that's embarrassing. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I added stuff to the end table. Simple but sweet as the cat walks across my camera. I will be adding curtains like I usually do while I'm test playing, so don't worry about the curtains right now. And I just added 2 seats out here. I don't even know if they're functional or not, but that's not really the purpose. I don't care if they're not functional. It's just for looks. Okay, we're on to the last room, which is Grimbald's room, and we're going to start with the bed. If I put the bed here, whoops, he could also have a sitting area like his sibling, and we could make a big closet and a little closet. If I put the big one there, I could put a mirror there. Then I could put the bed over here actually, like that, and then what can I put along this wall here? And I could put a plant out here actually. I might just be basic and put a chessboard here. Because he is a detective slash police officer slash captain or whatever the heck you want to say. And he needs to keep up his sharp skills, you know, logic skills. Let's give the man end tables. Is that the same? Wow, good at this. There, so more touch-ups for the room. And again, simple. You know, these are people that are hardly home. And it's very clean. And that was the last room, so fantastic. So let me just get my ducks in a row and I will do a house tour. I was hoping for it to be daytime, but I couldn't be bothered to wait. It's like 8 a.m. almost. Hold on, the sun's coming out. Hold on. Okay, let's get this started with. I was hoping the sun was going to come out, but it won't stop raining, so let's just... Oh, this is going to be so heckin' annoying. Let's just do the stupid tour. Okay, so you walk in. We're going to start on our left into the kitchen. Wow, look how nice that is. Gorgeous. I just noticed the curtain is cutting in with the pictures and I will not be bothered to move that. I'll move it. And yeah, it's very nice. It's very small. It's very quaint. We're going to peek our head into the left and here's the bathroom. And then on our left is the computer, and there's my sim not perishing because there's a computer. And the door, okay, the door's fixed. That was so stupid, I don't know why that happened. And here's the living room with their cute little small TV and their very loud music. And it's very nice. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. And here's the hallway, and we're going to start in the bathroom on the left. Go actually in the bathroom, and here we are. I'm hearing 80s music in my ears and I have no idea what's happening. Anyway, here's the bathroom. The big bathroom. Very nice. Very cute. Very open. That's what those curtains are for. And then we're going on the left, and this is Grimbald's room. And it's pretty quaint, pretty cozy. Someone's having a rough time. I can hear the music again. And lastly, we are going to... Oh, camera. I can't with you. There we go. I fixed it. Okay. So this is Griffin's room. Very cute, very quaint, very cozy. Before I forget, we're going to go into the backyard as well. And this is the cheeky little balcony that they have. And now let's go out to the back. Okay, so let's go into the backyard real quick. And here's the porch. Very nice. And here's my little horsies taking a dump. And I should fill up the tray. Anyway, and that's the Carmine house. Okay, we're back in Valeri's village. So that was the Carmine's house. And that's right here. Look at that. That looks so nice. Very good. So now that I have packs to do community lots, the next episode will be the pub, which is right next to the Carmines, and it is on the 30 by 20 beach byway. And after that, we are probably going to do the flea market, which I tried to set up on Sandy Run, the 40 by 20. And then, because this is episode 8, is this episode 8 maybe? We're more than halfway done. I know at the beginning I said it was going to be 25 to 30. Realistically, that's when I thought I was going to put it in 2 parts, like each video was going to be in 2 parts, but I can get up to 40 minutes without it being too much. So instead it's actually going to be 15 episodes, which I had planned to begin with. It's all coming together. I'm actually really excited. I'm looking forward to getting this done because now I'm releasing episode per month, which kind of sucks. So I need to kind of get back into it. It's just editing is what takes me forever. I really don't like editing. But anyway, I am babbling. So sorry, I didn't mean to clap. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment something nice. And if you're interested in keeping up with this series, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.